Hey friends, it's your host Steph Connell, lifelong goal-getter, betterment seeker, and both a student and master of making mindset matter. Through my 10 years of experience in coaching and leadership, I've seen passion and purpose diminish to form life's cookie-cutter mold. And due to that, you see the train of unhappiness get more and more bogged down. My mission in life is to get a rise out of you. Together, we are building a community of women who can not only voice their vision, but bring that to fruition. You are daring. You are valued. You are needed. And you are ever growing, my friend. The world needs our courage, and we are bringing it on strong. So without further ado, let's get to it. It's time to be bold. Hey, thank you for coming on today's wake up call. I hope you got your bold cup of brew, whatever that might be. I hope you can hear it. That's my cup right there. I'm just going to have a quick sip as we dive into it. If you are watching online, you can see my cup, the little bit of coffee hanging down here, but I'm kind of a big deal, right? That's how we need to think about ourselves. Especially when we have a cup of coffee. We are a very big deal. That is such a treat. Listen, today is going to be a very super sweet, short and sweet, but super special type of wake-up call, a very special message that comes through in a question. And I want to share a little tidbit of my life with you for a quick second as I wrap into what this question is all about. I am a mom of 3. I have a 5-year-old, just turned 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. I have a homestead where I have chickens and I have bunnies, and I also have 2 dogs. It's I love it. I love the life. We've got a century home where we do renovations. My husband works for the government full-time. I work full-time in management for a couple locations and fitness facility. I also run a business and I run a podcast. And we're also us as individual people. We're a husband and a wife, and we got all the things going on. I've probably missed some things in our life that are going on as well, but I love it all. I love it all. And so it's a lot of juggling. And I'm sure you are in that position as well in life. I want you to think about all the things that you juggle. Like you've got taking the kids to school, and then there's daycare, and then there's getting to work on time. You run through, and then you've got to pop a little bit of your business in the lunch break, and then you're running home, and then you got to pick up the kids. Then you got to get the lunches ready, and then you've got to get everybody ready for bed after they've had dinner. You had to make dinner when you got home, and then everybody's into bed. Then you got to do your workout and exercise. You got to take care of yourself, and then you are maybe reading, and then you're having a shower, and then you're into bed, and then you're doing the next thing all over again the next day. Oh wait, we gotta put the animals away. We gotta get them bedded. We gotta get them fed. We gotta, twice a day, doing all the things. That's kind of what our life looks like. And I love having great conversation with people at work and getting to know our members and my clients and having the opportunity to have really good conversations and hearing what sets people's hearts on fire. And I think those are the best conversations because there's an energy that's created through the conversation that you're left feeling better. And I think we should always feel that way when we leave a conversation. And it's oftentimes it's so interesting. And I really hope this impacts you today. I hope this is your aha moment. Sometimes it's not what you hear once, but it's what you heard 10 times. But just a different way. And the reason I bring the forefront of my background to you and my story, a little bit of what my life looks like, is because oftentimes I find myself in conversation with other people and they go, how do you do it all? How? Like I was having great conversation, with this mom, and she's like, I remember those days. I remember when the kids, you're in the thick of it. Because oftentimes what happens is when people say like, what do you like to do for fun? Or, oh, you're all over the place. And like, oftentimes I'll be like, oh, I love quiet. Like that's my balance right now. My balance is to go in my backyard and hear the birds chirp, just hear nothing but the reality of nature, or going for a walk and don't hear screaming kids or anything. Like, I love that. And, they're like, oh, yes, I get it. You're in the thick of it. I remember when they were that age. They're all out of my house now. You've got 3 kids and you've got business and you've got this full time. How do you do it? I get that a lot. And I do a very quick correction to them, and I appreciate them. It feels good. Like, I feel like, okay, good, I'm showing up. Like, I make a difference, and I see that people have a little bit of recognition there. Everybody loves a little bit of recognition, but I oftentimes will mention that you're asking me the wrong question. You feeling that? Oh, what? The right question to ask me is, why do I do it? There's your light moment. This question, how do we do it, is the only question I hear far too often. We come into a new job and we need to see the layout of how to do something. You want to run a business. You want to do anything new, or you want to have a step into someone's life. You want to get 10,000 followers. How do you do it? It's the wrong question. Why do you do it? When you know your why, the how will come. I can't tell you how. If I told you how I do it, I have a scheduled plan, and this goes here and this goes here, and literally my days are mapped out and I have it all figured out in terms of literally how I do it. I could explain that to somebody, but if they don't want to do all that work, they won't do it. And they still would ask, but how? I don't know how she does it. That will still rattle their brain if I literally told them how I do it. The reason is actually what propels you. The reason you get up every single day and do the things that are uncomfortable, the things that you don't feel like doing today, but you have to do them anyways, is your why. Why are you doing it? Your why will create all the in-betweens. If you've thought about starting a new business, if you've thought about opening a franchise, if you thought about maybe competing in fitness, if you've thought about why do you want to do that? And if it is so strong and so hungry, how plans itself out. You figure it out because there's no option. You do it anyways. You just figure it out. So the next time somebody asks you, how do you do it? I would love if you could let them know that they're asking the wrong question. They're asking the wrong question because they're asking in terms of for them to figure out how they could do it. But why anyone does anything is very unique. And it's going to change based on where you are in your life. Why I do something today is very different as to why I did it 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I did it very, very differently for a very different reason. And today I do it, beautiful. It's just beautiful to see the journey. But why you do something will be ever changing, and it's why and how you do everything. Go and make it a great day. So listen, I really enjoyed spending these moments with you today, and I hope you did too. My gratitude is through the roof. But in order for us to make even more magic in this world, we've got to spend more time together. Make it your focus to connect consistently so you can continue to gain and change up your days to come. Secondly, we are a direct result of who we hang around with, and now you're in the world of becoming better. By sharing this episode, you are making an impact in someone's life, and frankly, we're just better together. And don't forget to tag me so I can send some love and shout-outs back, my friend. Until next time, this is your host, Steph, on Be Bold.